Good day to each and everyone. We will tackle about the lesson 11, which is art in Asia. So let me introduce myself first. I'm Micaela de la Cruz, together with my group mates, Junel Gopio, Shalani Rabulan, Kimberly Apolinario, Normeline Feliciano, Mashera Abbas, and Carla Longcob. Today, we're going to explore the important connection between ancient Asian civilization, focusing on their cultural exchanges through trade. As this civilization developed, they are exchanged in trade, so which is serve us to exchange not just goods but also their ideas, beliefs, and artistic traditions. Introduction. When ancient civilization of Asia flourished, trade became a very important activity. In the process of establishing trading relationships among Asian countries, they started sharing their cultures and belief systems. China, being one of the oldest civilizations in Asia, has a rich history when it comes to cultures and the arts. Philippine art was produced of several periods in history spanning from the pre-colonial period to the contemporary times. So, as I've mentioned in China, it stands out as one of the oldest and most influential civilization in Asia with a rich culture heritage of the years. Its impact po on religions, including the Philippines, and cannot be overstated. Philippine art, like many other aspects of its culture, has been shaped by a multitude of influences over the different historical periods. From the pre-colonial era to contemporary times, Philippine art has evolved like drawing inspiration from various sources, including po interaction with China. Next reporter, please.
Good day, ma'am. I am Junel Gopio. In Chinese art, porcelain is one of the commonly used items to make decorative ornaments such as vases and jars. Some artifacts from excavation sites show intricate works of the Chinese in these porcelain vases. Porcelain, also known as Chinese ceramics, is a form of fine arts that includes objects made of clay and hardened by heat, such as earthenware, stoneware, and porcelain, particularly those made in China. The earliest evidence of porcelain dates back to the Eastern Han Dynasty, 25-220 AD, where it is believed that the first porcelain was made by firing ceramic materials to high temperatures to create a kind of light but strong ceramic that was preferable for artistic and decorative purposes. Some of the common overarching themes of Chinese artwork include everyday activities, war and violence, death, and nature. Over the centuries, Chinese porcelain has been characterized by various styles, including the famous blue and white porcelain. And the art of painted porcelain saw significant development, especially during the Ming Dynasty, with the creation of blue and white overglaze color and dou chai.
Good day everyone, I am Shalani Rabulan. So, in Japanese art, we have this haniwa. These are ceramic figures that are made up of clay. So, usually they place this one beside burial spots. The Japanese also develop a kind of painting called ukiyo-e. So, yung ukiyo-e refers to the world of people and e means picture. So, ukiyo-e was crafted through woodcut prints.
Good day, ma'am. I am Apolinario. So, Philippine art, pottery is said to be one of the earliest art forms used by the early Filipino people. One of the most prominent artifacts related to pottery is the Manunggal jar found in Palawan. This jar is a representation of the early Filipinos' religious belief and practices. It serves as a burial jar which depicts two men rowing a boat. Ang manunggal jar ay isang secondary burial jar kung saan nilalagay yung mga patay na na-cremate from Neolithic burial site sa Manunggal Cave. Ito ay nasa National Museum of Anthropology, Manila. At ang dalawang prominent pictures sa taas ng handle sa may cover represent sa journey of the soul to the afterlife.
Good day everyone, I'm Normaline Feliciano. We're going to tackle about weaving. Philippine art. Weaving was also one of the earliest forms of art expressions in the Philippines. One of the most popular artisans of weaving is the people from the Cordilleras. They are known for their colorful woven clothes, which also have both religious and practical value. The Tibolip people from Mindanao are also known for their woven abaca cloth called kinalak. Some of the people are using this kind of crafts, like weaving. Weaving is a method of textile production in which two distinct sets of yarns or threads are interlaced at right angles to form a fabric or cloth. Other methods are knitting, crocheting, felting, and braiding or plaiting. The longitudinal threads are called the warp, and the lateral threads are the weft or filling.
The Sarimanuk is a stylized design of the mythical bird commonly found in Filipino folklore. It is often depicted either standing on a fish or holding a fish of the fish on its beak. The Sarimanuk is considered a symbol of good fortune and of prosperity in the Filipino culture. Word carving from the Palawan, a province in the Philippines, also feature depiction of the animals, particularly bird. These carvings are not just artistic expression but also representation of the religion belief of the people in the Philippines. In Mindanao, two indigenous groups, known as the Tausug and Maranao people, are renowned for their word carving skill. They have a unique style called ukir, which involves intricate design applied to the deer wood carvings. This design often depict elements from the nature, such as plants, animals, and geometric patterns, and are considered a significant part of the deer culture heritage. That's all.
Good day, ma'am. I am Carla Jean Langkob, and I will be the one to discuss the Philippine art, specifically Juan Luna's Spoliarium. But before that, let me give you a quick background about this art. So, Juan Luna's Spoliarium is a renowned Filipino artwork created in 1884. It depicts a scene from Roman history showing fallen gladiators being stripped of their armor. This painting is a symbol of Filipino nationalism, critiquing Spanish colonial oppression. This painting is also a Latin with symbolism. The title Spoliarium refers to the Latin word spoliarium, which means a place where the bodies of fallen gladiators are stripped of their armor and possessions. It's also a metaphor for the exploitation and suffering of the Filipino people under Spanish colonial rule. Luna, along with other Filipino artists of his time, used historical and allegorical themes to criticize the abuses of the colonial regime. So moving on, as you can see on the slide, it is stated there that Luna's Polarium is probably one of the most famous works that express Filipino nationalism and stood against the colonizers would be one Luna's Polarium. The large-scale academic painting garnered a gold medal and signified that the reformists could came at par with their European counterparts. At the same time, Luna's win signaled the start of the Filipino calls for equality. Other than that, the composition of the art is dominated by the bodies of fallen gladiators, as I mentioned earlier, being dragged away from the arena. The central figure is a fallen gladiator lying on the ground, while the other two figures are removing his armor. Above them is a figure looks down, possibly a Roman official or overseer. The background is dimly lit, suggesting the gloomy and oppressive atmosphere of the Colosseum. It is also considered a masterpiece not only in the Philippine art but in the broader context of art history. The technical skill demonstrated in the painting, from its composition to its use of light and shadow, is highly acclaimed. This painting also captures a pivotal moment in Philippine history, reflecting the colonial experience and the aspirations for independence. Its themes resonate deeply with Filipino culture and history. All in all, One Luna's Polarium is a art that embodies the essence of great art, technically impressive, emotionally evocative, culturally significant, and has left a lasting impact on the art world. That's all. Thank you.